We'll do it live.
We'll do it live and go Power Ranger. No. I know what that original animated section cost me. Trailer, 30
Yeah,
seconds. You don't, but I do.
I don't.
Got some good use out of it
Yeah, yeah.
and incorporated into, not that, but how exciting! Only on my comic. What are you crazy? Look, I didn't brush my hair,
No,
and I
man.
did that on purpose.
It's
Actually,
right there.
and my co-host, he's not even
Ah,
paying attention. That's all right.
hey, hey. Sorry, Mama Hawk was talking to me. Hey,
I
nice
didn't
hair.
even comb my hair. That's straight out
That's
of the. I thought that looks cool. I'm just gonna leave it. Hey everybody. Yeah, we're not crazy around here. Yeah, we're gonna have Apex Comics on talking about his campaign
right.
in a little bit. Thought we'd get the show started before then and talk about a few other things. Shadowhawk, you did a very quick stream today. You want to talk about that?
Oh, well, that was just my quick spiritual cleansing of the Matt Bar art that I had gotten in a auction about 4 years ago when he first got here. Uh, I don't know if everybody's familiar with the little Twitter war I had with him yesterday. It was pretty quick. He ran away with his tail between his legs. And so I fired up a piece of his artwork and ran a short stream and let everybody watch it today. And
You
then,
did indeed.
funnily enough, I came across another piece that he had sent me along with that other piece that I completely forgot about. So we're gonna get to do two burn streams, maybe one later this week.
There you go. Rub in that salt.
And I hope our friend Mr. Headwound got to see it.
And
Other than
what is
that, I'm done with that.
And what is that page to the second page? It was
It was just a random drawing of a
okay.
character from the Boys TV show.
Now I have to
Um,
ask the hard question.
yes, sir.
Apex Comics in the house. Hey, Apex.
Hey, folks.
I told him to come in about 4:30 so we could get the show started, and
The
then we would
preliminaries
concentrate
are
on
like.
his
Hail
campaign.
owner and Helder6480 in the chat. Hail boys. Hail.
Uh,
So Rex, it's been 1 year Tuesday since the launch of the Devil Flyer campaign.
it has indeed, and I wanted us to kind of start the show and talk about that, and then we'll devote some time to Fembat and other things
Yes, yes,
in the
yes.
news. I do have, yes, sporting that after sex look. Uh,
Yeah.
Working on a kind of redesign of modern day mummy. I don't know. I'm starting to decide to color it, add it a little bit more.
Oh,
I'm
sweet.
working
Okay.
on that now. So
Cool. There you go.
got a fist in there on that one.
It's an angry modern day movie.
Yeah. Ready for action. Uh, Apex says I'm penciling Shadowhawk right now.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Shadowverse coming 2026, maybe.
Hopefully, yes. I'd like to keep it to under a year if I can. It just depends. If the story keeps on growing or not. I got to kind of decide where I'm going to curve it, man. I got so many ideas that it's
I
kind
know
of hard
something
to.
else is going to get curved and bent, and that's your support for other campaigns.
Yeah, it probably will once I get into production. It's going to take up
Exactly. Yeah, you'll learn.
It's going to take up a good chunk of change, I'm sure.
Yes, it will. There goes the firstborn. Anyway, Rex is coloring and drawing hands. That's not next feet. Yeah, maybe. No, actually, will be full page work. 17 by 11 for the supplement. I don't want that supplement to drag on any soever. So I called called Shadowhawk before the show, about 30 minutes before the show, and always Kurt to the left. He's a grower, not a shower. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and I had asked Shadowhawk to post some questions to me. Of course, I try and give him the download all the time and updates on the campaign of what's going on, first looks at like art. Not always. Sometimes I ask him if I want it to, if he wants it to be a surprise, or does he want me to spoil it for him?
Yeah, usually I say surprise me, and he spoils it anyway. But
well, I mean, you're gonna forget by the time it comes out. Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
But
well, so did you come up with some interesting questions to pose to
yes,
Madman Rex?
Okay, so first of all, I know there's been some changes and some new direction as far as kind of like
and you hate that, don't you? You're like,
Midnight
damn it, Rex, you've changed things again.
Yeah, I don't hate it, but at some point you gotta decide what's going to be.
Sometimes you do. Yeah, I mean, I look at the most recent thing I've worked on with an artist, and that was Jay Kreger's double page spread.
Yep.
But does it, I mean, besides his ability, it's a pretty nice page, 2 pages, and that took some thought, what you want. Marv in the house. Hey, Marv. And I first thought, okay, my cosmic characters like Despair that I've shown and some other characters, I kind of wanted to, that was kind of like the thought of although this is a Western theme, so I pivoted to get Midnight in there. Got to get that in there because, I mean, she's going to be in one of my next books. Plus the pulp comic that I'll be doing. I'm going to hit up Razor Fist. When I get that thing going, he'll probably like that because he's all into the pulps.
You might want to wait on that.
Okay, we'll talk later about that. I mean, I just noticed that I could.
I just hear he's
him on X, but I don't.
He's gotten in trouble here lately.
Has he? When's the baby due?
No, not that kind of trouble.
Oh,
I don't know what's going to come of it. I don't want to,
Hey, Carrie.
Just talk about rumors, but apparently, I mean, it seems like it's pretty well established fact. I don't know. It's not good.
Okay. All right. Not good. The rumor mill continues.
Always on the internet,
Oh yeah. Let's get to the.
Okay, so here was my question.
Oh wow! Allegedly, wow. Gable just said it in the chat. Okay.
Did he? How come I? Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, because I didn't
Yeah.
highlight it. That's why. And not one. You know,
Whoop. No, I
whoops.
just
They
I
gave them.
hadn't it hadn't popped up on my chat yet. But anywho, my question for you is going to be, since you're
Okay.
getting ready for the revamp, and we know there's been a few changes, uh, do we have a definite lineup for what we will be getting in the final newly revamped edition of the Double Flyer magazine?
Well, I mean, I'm not like revamping and changing my,
Well, I know,
you
but there
know,
was a couple of there was a two-page story I think by Hockey that was originally thought about going in there, and then we had
that'll
a
be in there. That'll be the
then we
last story you
okay,
read. And then
right.
that's a
So what?
must because Dirty Joe is going to be in the Bog supplement as well. He's going to be in there along with Cortex.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, so give us a rundown of what exactly is going to be in the magazine at this point. What
Okay. I don't know
we've
that.
got?
Okay. I should have got my mock up in there. You know, as you know, I've been working on the pages that are kind of like the second major character, if you will, in the book.
Mhm,
You know, I want Devil Flyer to kind of take preeminence. It is his title, but it is about the
yeah,
Momentum universe, and I like the concept of having like a secondary character that's kind of gets a little bit more development. You know, like next issue, it's going to be Inner Man,
right.
which, you know, you're only going to get a two-page story like the Hockey story, the Dirty Joe story. You'll get Inner Man story, you get the Devil Flyer story. You got, I don't know the page count exactly, you know, coming in around 11 pages, depends on the bystander. Some of that um might be trimmed down and stick with the 48. You know, one thing that didn't occur to me is if I go too thick with the magazine, will it fit nicely into the magazine boards and bags?
Oh yeah, yeah. If you get too thick,
If you get
it
too
may
thick.
not.
So I'm like,
Mhm.
I don't know that I want to go over 48 pagers and I need to get a 48 page magazine. And I think I think those Savage Sword of Conans were about that page count. So
Yeah, I think they
I
were
think
around
that'll
there.
be fine, but I don't want to go much over that. And for another reason, I want it stapled, and it's going to be matte finished or semi matte finished. It's
Yep.
not going to be this glossy, glary, slick, thin, slick stock. Don't like that. Never did too
Yeah, too
much.
much glare, man. It's hard to read.
I'm not
Oh
saying I
well,
wouldn't do something like that, but I with this, no, I prefer. I'm going with my
we
preferences. You know,
we've got Justin Belmont in the house, Rex, and
I
Carrie is
just
here. Oi, oi, Savaloy, Carrie.
um yeah. All right, I got to speed this thing along my thinking process. So you asked
Homer's
me a
been drinking already
question,
today.
and I'm going to try and answer it without getting
Okay,
distracted by the chat or you, which is easily done with my mind. Um,
exactly.
uh, exactly, yeah. Uh, Let me go off camera here just so I can not react. Maybe that'll help. Pecker talk. Okay, wow. It goes to the every I wow. Okay, I got wow. Anyway, uh yeah, I mean, the supplement is the big thing, and then of course we're doing like a momentum sticker book with a special 6 a.m. section in it to place to put your stickers, modeled after the Marvel value stamp book. Um, but the supplement picks up the story that I wrote with Doc or wrote for Doc Blaylock to illustrate, and
Hmm.
the hockey's two-page story. So you're getting a continuation of both those stories right after they happen from the main book, which is
Cool.
exciting to me, you know,
Yeah,
because I'm already building on what I put in the first book, in the supplement.
yeah, yeah. That's
People are
great.
like,
I like that.
Rex, here with magazines, you can get away with 60 pages stapled. Apex says it depends on your thickness of paper for your interiors. Exactly right.
Oh, there
Uh,
you
I've not seen a 60 pager. They usually do use that slick stock in magazines.
go. Yeah,
Uh, I've seen pulp. I've got a pulp comic that's like 56 pages, but it's the pulp paper. It's very thin, and that's hard to find a reliable person that even prints that anymore.
Yeah.
So that's, you say, oh, I can go this thick because I've seen it done. Okay, find the printer that prints that thin stock. It's not that easy to do. You'll get into it when you start. Who's going to print, for you,
Yeah,
and start
yeah, that's
doing
all stuff
complex
I'm
stuff.
gonna have to look into.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You'll have to look at paper stocks and all kinds of
Yep.
stuff, and there's the great thing about a local printer is you can, this is what we got to offer, and you can feel it, in your hands. Now, if you go with somebody else, you can't do that. That may
Right.
not be in your town or city.
Well, luckily, where I'm located in the country, I should have a pretty good amount of options. Because I know the
Oh,
the
yeah.
Diaz
Because you're
boys
around
get
the
theirs.
Chicago area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Diaz boys are getting their stuff done somewhere fairly local. I know John Malin's not far away from me, so I could probably go to whoever he's running. I think he runs through Mixum actually, but I'm not positive. Um, but yeah, when the time comes, I'll have to investigate all that a lot further.
Yeah. And that
Get
might even help
trading
me out,
cards.
with what you learn.
Yeah, yeah,
I wish
I
we
got
had.
yeah.
Okay, so here's an ideal for somebody, kind of like and they probably already have it, but a digital tack board. And the only thing that goes in there is like helpful things. And it may just be your opinion. I went with Mixum and it didn't work out for me. I like Kablam better. Or this is something considering when you do
Ah,
you know, your colors, or here's a good colorist I recommend. Here's some samples. I don't think that the community is, they're like, oh, I got a secret, I'm going to hold on to it. And I get that, especially with artists. You know, if Image taught us anything, they kind of rated their talent pool all the time and was trying to take their talent,
mm,
studio to studio. But to answer your first question so we can go on, uh, uh, I don't know that much has changed in the book, on my planning of the book.
okay.
Uh,
Well, I'm just trying to clarify for everybody so that
right. And I
going
know,
into the new drive, everybody knows exactly what to expect.
yeah. Well, a lot of new product, cover reveal.
Yep.
John Diller to be coloring it just as soon as I can pay him. Uh,
And just for my own
and get
clarification,
the back right up. Hmm?
on the original campaign, I think on the everything level, right? You got the standee and the tapestry included, correct?
Exactly. And the
Okay,
tapestry I made available, the standee will be made available by itself
by
on this
itself. So
relaunch.
which
And
I think
then
that's a
just
good
the
idea.
one backer of the everything, he'll probably get some original art from me
Okay, okay.
more than, everybody else, or some additional material, because I think he should. If I make those options, then what did he get that he couldn't have got? And the artist edition, I'll be making that available too by itself.
Cool. All right. Oh, and
If
we got
everything goes
a
to
couple
plan.
things from the chat real quick here, Rex.
Okay.
Marv says he has used Mixum a couple of times and he's very pleased with them. The local guys were a lot more expensive. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And then Omer says John Malin doesn't care about me. Oh, that hurts, Omer. That really hurts. I'm gonna have to tell John about that. Have him sick the wolves on you.
You saw what I got on Insta, Shadowhawk. Did you see my latest unboxing? It scared Levi. Laugh out loud.
Oh yeah, I saw. I saw that, Carrie. You looked like you were having quite a bit of trouble opening things.
Still have my hair.
It
It may be disheveled, but,
scared me a little bit as well.
and I did this on purpose, by the way. This isn't bed head or anything, or after sex head, like, unfortunately, like Homer
Ooh,
suggested.
you know what? Carrie will like this.
Carrie
Check
likes
this.
it. Yeah.
No, I said Carrie will like this. Check it out.
Oh, run
My
your
new
fingers through my hair.
my new mirrored drink
Huh?
glass. Yeah, pretty cool.
Cool. Now you were going to do an unboxing. We'll wait till a little bit later, but don't forget, you got to do a little unboxing for us
Oh yeah,
here.
it's not a little one either. It's
It's
quite
a big
extensive.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll wait till Apex comes on and we'll share that with him as well.
The only
Second
reason I put up with
question,
almost
if
horrible
you're
joke.
satisfied with my answer for the first question.
Yes, I guess I'm satisfied with
Okay.
that. Moving on. Okay, so I think we've gone over everything pretty much as far as the book goes. Uh,
Oh no, I could
so
say a lot.
well, I don't know what to say. What's going
Are
to be a
you out of
spoiler?
questions?
What's not? Yes, I'm out of question.
Okay. All right. So we have one question. Really?
Well, you decided okay. It's. I thought
You
it was
probably
going to
had
turn.
more, but I answered them before you got to answer.
Yes, exactly. I
Yeah.
thought it was going to turn into a little more of a discussion, but you like broad stroked it right out of the park there, so it's all good.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Broad stroke.
Oh God.
No wonder my hair is like this. Anyway, turning red. Um, yeah, I mean,
Merc.
you know,
Thank
the
you, Carrie.
there's something I want to do with the story that I'm working on now, which is, I think scheduled for about 11 pages, uh, which is the bystander story. Like I said, the major character is going to be Devil Flyer. And that doesn't mean I don't know really the length of the next appearance of Devil Flyer.
Mm.
I really don't know the length of that. It's not going to be 29 pages again. You're going to get less Devil Flyer and Devil Flyer Zero. But now I'm going to be bringing in secondary characters, uh, new villains, new
Mm.
situations. There's going to be at least 2 battles in that story. Uh, Me getting this story out of the way kind of upped the stories I could tell, plus putting in a Zero issue, which drives Apex crazy because he wants this to be number one, and just you
Right.
got to do 1 and 2 and 3, and that's how you got to do it, Rex. It's got to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I don't do normal, you know. I
Rex is
want a
gonna.
I want a sort of a prequel issue, and I want uh 1, 2, 3, 4 is fine, but it used to drive me nuts that they would retroactively uh give you a Zero issue. Well, I'm going to give it to you up front. Somebody clip that. Is Devil Flyer Zero a new campaign, or is it going to be an add-on? That's going to be a new campaign, along with Momentum Unleashed, Future Visions, where all the stories are told in the future. With that said, there's a midnight story that's told in the Old West. Not our future, but it'll be Old Lady Midnight when she's an old lady. So you're really, this 2-page spread shows them both. This is their first cameo appearance, but you'll probably get an Old Lady Midnight story. Of course, I could introduce them. I could introduce the younger Midnight in flashbacks in that story. And I do have a story in mind, so it will probably be there probably will be flashback sequences of both. So I don't know if you would say a flashback is her first full appearance. That's kind of like collecting, you know, blather. Welcome back, Shadowhawk.
Gee, sorry about that. I accidentally kicked myself. Belmont
Made it
says,
feel
"I print America."
so.
Proud of you, Belmont. Keep up the good
I was. Omer asked me if Devil Flyer was a new campaign, and that'll be new campaign along with Momentum Future Visions, or Momentum Unleashed Future Visions, and it will have a midnight. Now, so tell me this, Shadowhawk.
Uh-huh.
So you're getting a 2-page Midnight and the Roustabouts, or Midnight double-page spread, which you are pictured on
Yeah.
by Drake Greger. So that's first cameo appearance
Okay.
of Midnight and Old Lady Midnight. Her as an older lady.
Yeah.
Okay. So in Momentum Unleashed, if I do a story with Old Lady Midnight with flashbacks of Midnight when she was younger, is that Midnight's first full appearance? If they're just flashbacks.
I mean, technically, I guess if she's, part of the whole story in that book, it's not just another cameo appearance that, she
Well,
just
I've
appears
seen
in.
I've seen in books where they're like, well, this character really doesn't appear in the book, which is stupid, really, comic book
Mhm.
talk, but only in flashbacks. Yeah, but you're depicting the character, an
Exactly.
event.
So, it's weird I mean, it's just like the first
Yeah.
appearance of Wolverine and all that, I don't know. To me, if they're drawn on the page, whether it's the last page cameo or not, that should be the first appearance of the character. But some people say they have to have like a speaking role, their first,
Well,
actual.
that might be too confusing.
I
What
don't
I
know.
could do
Yeah.
is start the story out with the young Midnight, and then dovetail into Old Lady Midnight, like a time jump.
There you go.
And then maybe events could be, because there's a character that she talks to that's one of the roustabouts. And
Or,
so
I
you would
mean,
see him younger, and then you would see him older along with her.
right. Or instead of doing like a multiple flashback type thing, if you started with older Midnight, do most of her story, almost to the end of whatever your story you're telling. And then she goes into the flashback, but somehow it's connected to what's going on now. You can have a story of young Midnight in the past.
Well, it
You
helps
see
to
what
kind
I'm
of talk
saying?
through these things because I hadn't considered putting Midnight in there, but that's a good dovetail actually. Where just start off. I really want to start off with an end. It wouldn't be multiple flashbacks. It would just be like a segue. That way, no one could say, "Okay, you didn't really introduce Midnight. It was all flashback stuff." The
Right.
the younger version. So, but I mean, if it's the same character, I mean, but
I mean,
now
technically, yeah, it's the same character. She's
is
just
is
older. So,
Wolverine and Old Man Wolverine? I mean, it's same character, different timeline.
right.
So no
Yeah, I
matter
guess.
how
I don't
you
know. I
introduce
haven't.
her, it's going to be first appearance, right?
Yeah.
First full appearance. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, age lines doesn't make it a different character, but how you write it and her look, her costume and stuff.
Hmm.
So of course she's going to have multiple outfits. You know, she'll have the outfit that her parents gave her, and her
Hmm.
horse, and her saddle, and her whip, and her guns, her holster, all that will be given to her. Her boots by her parents, as a coming home a gift.
That's one of the things we didn't think about either. Actually, with the future Midnight stories, uh, she's gonna have to change up horses. The lifetime of a
Oh, I've
horse is,
thought about that. Yeah, just as
yeah.
soon as he pictured that one horse, it's like the
Hmm.
lifespan of the horse, and that could be, you get to care about the horse, and eventually the horse sacrifices itself or is shot out from under her
Could
or
be.
wounded, and she has to shoot it to put it out of its misery. You know,
Hmm.
those can be very dramatic. I
Or
watching
just ages out. He's just gets old and is not.
retire. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
could sire. Yeah. Yeah. Could be
yeah,
breed stock. I don't know.
yeah. Maybe she has to retire him. Hope instead of getting the
Buy
horse
my
killed,
book and
maybe.
find out, folks.
Yeah, maybe
First,
maybe
I
you
had to
can
make the book.
put him out to stud instead of killing him off. You evil bastard.
Give it away, Rex. Don't listen to Carrie. Are you giving it all away, Rex? No, I'm not giving it all away.
Giving it all away, every bit.
Yeah. Uh,
And Homer says flashbacks count. I think so too. I mean,
yeah. Uh, there,
Ow.
just trying to think about getting on back on point here before Apex pops in, then I'll totally lose control.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
It's all the chat.
yeah, I just uh
We love our chat.
we do love that chat, but they can be very distracting at times, especially with the sex talk. That seems to be the only thing on their minds most of the time. Damn. Anyway,
You gotta wonder, Rex, what that says about us, because that they are coming here to watch our show.
yeah, I know, right? Uh,
All right.
yeah, so definitely, Midnight in the Roustabouts, very excited about that and glad to get the 2 pages out of the way. There will be 2 page spread of, Silver Boa, of both Silver Boas, which will also have Lady of the Night, and we'll have Shadow's Kiss in there as well, and other characters.
Cool.
Sea Demon's going to be one of those that's in there on those pages. Um,
Good night, Mark.
and good night, Marv. And uh, there's going to be, a 2 page spread of Devil Flyer with the armored Devil Flyer in there. That's where Sea Demon will be and other characters. And we've already kind of laid those out. It's just a matter of money, getting him the money so that he can draw them up. That's the great thing about John. He can do it very quickly. Of course, I have to work with his schedule too and give him enough time.
Ooh, wow.
My main priority is to get him to color the Jimmy.
I don't know if that's my end or what, man, but you are roboting really badly, Rex.
Okay, that must.
Oh, no, you're better now. I don't know what was going on there for a second. It was just all why would that up?
It may just be on your end.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Anybody in the chat notice it for a second, or was that just me?
Justin says, I hope everyone enters the Pencil Down Art Contest. Money and prizes are on the line. Get your work published. Carrie says, I noticed that Omer, it's Rex and Shadowhawk that corrupt and encourage chat. We're all angels, and here in the chat, maybe not Gable, but rest of us.
Angels. Oh, okay. Wow. Almost choked on my drink there for a second. All right, it must have been on my end.
No roboting. Okay. Yeah. That's
Omer
happened
did it.
on
Well, Omer's already entered the art contest.
I'd be surprised if he didn't,
Rex, you ought to do something for Belmont's art contest, dude. You could do number 2. The pencil.
Rex, that's fine. I need to draw number 2 pencil for the contest. Apex Comics says. They're I'm very choosy about, especially. I don't like to owe people, and I feel like at this point I owe people, and I bumped the ante by, I'm going to be getting into these 11 by 17 page work here pretty soon of the supplement. So I'm going to be busy. So I won't be entering the contest. I will be backing the book, but here soon, hopefully. But entering the contest, probably not. I offered to do something for someone recently. And I also offered to do you a cover, which you thought was a great idea at first, but then you backed away from it. And that's your prerogative. It's your project. But yeah, I'm not going to volunteer for too much. I've got a lot on my platter, as it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just a pencil. No, just teasing.
Yeah. Well, what have you been thinking about on the cover?
I might actually have to do one. I think I could do a number 2.
What do you? I mean, with your own project that you're working on, what have you been thinking about on your cover?
Oh, uh, don't know yet. I'm still refining the character, getting the look of them put together. I've got a
Okay,
few
but
pieces.
we're at the stage of where you don't want me to do a cover, right?
I mean, if, like I said yesterday, if you want to do, help me out with refining the character, yeah. But if you want to wait and do a cover, then I will let you know when it's time. You know, once I have everything where I
The
want it,
character
as
kind
far
of
as
better defined to what
yeah, where I want the
yeah.
look of the character to be, then I can go, okay, I want this for a cover, or just go wild, dude. But this is the character design,
Did Matt
whatever.
Barr draw that character for you?
No.
He did. Okay. Well, I saw something on X where it's got wings and a costume, and he's got long talons like uh well, I think you sent it to me on Instagram, so where I saw it. Uh he's kind of got rib claw type fingers.
Yeah, that's not.
Well, who
Why
did
would
the
Matt?
artwork for
Why
that?
would I have Matt Barr do a fucking
I
piece
don't
for me?
know. I was asking.
No, no, that was Rob Ewing.
Rob Ewing. Okay. Yeah, he's great to use for character development.
Oh, dude, he hit me up. He was like, "I want to draw the Battlehawk character." I was like, "Sweet, dude, you go ahead." And he sent me over the pencils, and then I was like, "Yeah, that's fucking cool, man." And
Yeah,
next day,
I think it's a good solid design.
yeah,
One thing though,
um,
I
I
believe it
got
or
I
not, which is
yeah.
surprising because Devil Flyer has wings, but I really don't like doing winged characters.
Well, yeah, see
Really.
the yeah, and the problem I got is I don't want the head wings. That's too Hawkman for for my character. It's just the Raven's head, so it needs to be a sleeker design. And
Omer
I know
says pull it up.
Omer did the wings on the head, and then that's kind of where Rob saw Omer's sketch. But yeah, I'm moving away from that. So like I said, the characters is it's still being developed. But
You're
yeah,
moving away from what now?
the Hawkman look. I don't like the wings on the head. I just
Oh
want
yeah,
a sleek black Raven's head.
right. Uh, is it all right if I show Rob's piece?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, I just got the doodle over on Instagram, but where did I see the finished piece? Was it on X?
It, I think I posted it on X and on Instagram. I'm not sure.
Okay, you
I
posted.
might have, or I might have
That's
sent it. I think I sent it to you directly, Rex, in messages somewhere.
on
Uh,
X.
mm, no, more than likely, if I sent it to you in a message, it would have
Yes,
been Instagram.
keeping the memory. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I
I don't
love your
remember.
dog. Greetings each day with your best smile. I like that. I'm looking at your pictures here. I'm not showing that you have it posted. Um, well, I don't know. This might be it. Let's see.
Hell, just
All right, I hate this. I hate Instagram and the way it just downs.
no, blah blah blah.
Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't work well with
I
trying to.
don't know. I have a harder time like trying to send messages and shit and getting it to where I want it to go on X or Facebook than I do with Instagram. I can always find who I want if they're there and get the message to them.
Yeah, I'll try and get
Facebook,
to
half
that in
the
a
time, I
second.
don't even know how to send a message. I just post shit there.
Right. Um, we'll be having the creator of the Unbreakable Argonauts on here pretty soon.
Woohoo!
I've contacted him and he's up for coming on a show. So
Now you said
we'll
his
try and
name
get
is
him in.
Ashley something or another.
If you give me a second, I'll find it. Yeah. Well, he goes by Ashley's Argonauts. So,
Yeah,
uh,
I thought it was when you first said something, you said I'd talk to Ashley something or another, and I was like, oh, you're gonna have a girl
well,
on, and you're
that's
like,
the name he's using over on X.
I gotcha. Yeah,
He does
okay.
have a Unbreakable Argonaut Substack.com, and I can drop that in the chat.
Or you could gently place it in the chair.
Maybe it was on Facebook. Maybe Elmer's right. Maybe it was on Facebook that I saw it.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably it. Um,
Excuse
so
me.
let me go over to Facebook real quick here. And
Yeah, Rob's a really nice guy. And hail, Gable. Good to see you, sir. Was it on
I'm
Insta
thinking
only?
that's where I did see the
Omer's saying
finished
it was
thing.
Instagram.
All right, where I saw it was Facebook,
Mm,
and I didn't see it on Instagram. I mean, I
okay.
did not see it. I just looked for it. So
Yeah. Well, the my Facebook is linked to the Instagram because they're
the,
both
the
Meta
thing
or
of it
whatever.
is, I
Yeah.
can bring this up larger image from Facebook than I can on Instagram. So you
Oh,
get
really?
what you get,
Hmm.
which is the best possible. That's Rob
I didn't,
Ewing's
I didn't
Shadowhawk
know
character.
there was a difference there. With those sizes that you could display. But yeah, I
It
think that
is.
came
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
great. But like I said,
That's
I want to get away from the wings on the head. Let's smooth them out a little bit up top.
he could digitally take that out of there for you.
I think he did this one physically.
Again, he can scan it and take it
Oh, sure.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I already did. Yeah, I already talked to
Don't
him.
scrap it because it's got the wings on the head.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
not, none of this is getting scrapped, bro. If nothing else, this will be in my private collection. I already paid him for it. He's sending it to me.
Oh, you
But
did? Okay.
yeah, and I already talked to him about possibly doing a cover for me when I finally get the final model down, and he was like, "Yeah, no problem." So I'm very happy about that. I agree with Cable. With Cable, Rob is really good, and he's really nice, and he deserves more work. All right, Apex. I don't know what that comment means. Do you agree with me to get rid of the wings on the head? Okay, I agree. It looks
Yeah, I
fantastic.
mean, it did look too much like Hawkman.
That's what
You
I'm
know,
saying.
with
It's just leaning a
yeah,
little too Hawkman for me. I wanna keep them
yeah.
separate from that. And
Notice I didn't do that with Devil Flyer. I just put like the little wings that Captain America had.
yeah, yeah, you did like the little guys. Um,
So
which that's cool
this
too.
is.
I mean,
I know you're not a big Fantastic Four fan, but I like to, drop these things. I
cool
had
Apex.
totally forgot about this. This is a green variant uh, of
You
this.
act like
It
I
was a
hate the
printing error.
Fantastic Four. I've just never been a big collector of Fantastic. I don't mind them. I don't hate them. It's just I never went out of my way to collect their stuff. I've got different
Right.
runs that I collected, but it's just like you're always, oh, I know you don't like the Fantastic. It's not that I don't like them. It's just that I never
Okay.
spent money
Bad
on them.
wording on my part. So did you just not like the dynamic, the artists
No,
that worked on it, or what?
I was just into more of a different genre of comics. I was into more horror.
Okay.
Um,
You didn't buy
but
the John Burns stuff?
I did when John Byrne was on there. I bought some of that stuff. Like
Oh,
I
okay.
said, I bought different runs of Fantastic Four and stuff. It just like as for it to be like in my monthly pull box every month. I didn't care about it that much. I would buy it when it had something interesting.
Well, I wanted to show this to people. This is a printing error, a very glaring one. And you can see the price that you're getting for even a low grade one, which is still not bad. They're saying it's a 3.5.
Was that four hundred
But
and
it's everything's
thirty some odd
green.
dollars?
It's
Wow.
a printing error. Yeah.
So all that green was supposed to be blue? Is that one?
No, I
Oh,
let me show
I
you
don't.
what the original looked like, and then you'll see the glaring
Oh, okay.
difference. Um, Okay. No, that's another
Whoa.
green one.
Oh,
And
that's
the
a big
cheapest you
stack.
can get one is Good Plus 2.5 for $415. So you're not going to get that one, for
Right.
cheap. Just because it's a, big coloring error. But this is what it normally,
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it was red.
the
All
norm.
that green was originally red.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a pretty big error, I guess.
Yeah, and with the mystical part of it, it really didn't look that weird. You know,
Yeah.
that is the
Um,
first appearance of Agatha Harkness on a cover, by the way,
oh, okay.
because
So that's probably why
you have
it's
that
going
to consider, right?
right. So that's probably more of why the price is where it's at than just it being in an error, I guess. Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
Apex. He says he'll be in about 4 minutes.
4 minutes
Um,
and counting.
and counting.
Sorry,
I guess I better
my
be
neighbor's
diligent
dogs.
to bring up Fembat over on Fun My Comic.
There you go. Oh, and it's my time of day, 4:44. One of my favorite numbers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go ahead and play his trailer and get that out of the way while he's doing what he needs to do.
No, he should be here
We'll
by the
get
time
in
it's
the
over.
groove of a little bit Fembat here. Hopefully it won't be too choppy. So there you go. Some grooviness, huh? Um, One thing I did notice from a post, I went actually over on Alterna's site. They had an
Oh,
intriguing thing, a blank cover. I think it might be for King Cryptid, but it was a blank cover, but the blank sketch cover was glow in the dark. Now they're asking $50 for it, but still it's
ooh.
a neat thing. And the reason I bring that up is that, Apex was thinking at one time of doing a glow in the dark cover till he actually saw the cost of what it was going to do to produce one of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
You'd actually be losing money,
I
you know.
wonder. So the whole cover glows. Okay. So
Yeah, and then you
interesting.
can draw on top of that, I guess, and with that's actually pretty neat.
That's a pretty cool idea. Yeah, I'd like to see how those come out.
If you did a remark of that and you were really top notch artist, or let's just say you commissioned an artist to do something and then you did that for the express purchase of turning it around on auction
You're fine, honey. Stay where you're
and selling it. I wonder what it would bring, Um,
I don't know, probably a pretty good
but
penny, I would imagine.
like John's Longbox, and I do appreciate Carrie suggesting that the other day. It was an open forum on the auction where you could just drop in and try and sell something. Um, Little short notice, didn't know it was coming. And I think right now, probably a bad time for auctions, right after
Hey, but,
Christmas.
well, Yeah, people will be getting their taxes and stuff. So check this out,
Well,
right? This is
we'll be getting. We'll be
I
getting.
got, what I got Mama Huck for her birthday this year.
It looks like there's no neck to it. I can't even see the neck.
There is no neck. It's an
Oh,
actual a bag, a body bag. You know, like one of those big purses. It's
oh,
got like a guitar strap for the strap on it. It's even got little. These are like little chain strings.
oh. So that's a bag to keep your guitar in.
No, it's a bag. It's a purse
It's a
for mom.
purse. Okay.
Yeah, for Mama Hawk to use. It's even got a little pocket on the back, so you can put your phone in there, keep it close,
Well,
or
you
your
got your
wallet.
camera on. Let's do your unboxing.
Oh shit! Well, I had to make space and grab everything. Give me a minute.
Okay. John's long box also said his auction didn't go as good as he thought it would. Well, I don't know what kind of buildup he had for that thing, ahead of time. Rich, you sent me a bad
Oh, I
link. Can you
saw he
send me a
announced
crazy
that he
link?
was.
Yes, I can.
I saw an announcement that he said he was going to do an auction, but I never saw an actual posting of what time, where it was going to be, when it was. None of that. So I don't know what happened there. Be right back.
Yeah, you really, you could have a drop in, auction. Uh, Not against that concept at all, but uh, you really got to advertise the hell out of one of those things. You know, Try that link, Apex, if you would, sir.
Okay, this is insane. Here, let me make sure everything clean. Okay. Homer went above and beyond with sending me a package. All right, Rex, you want to blow me up over here and we'll get into this. Boom. All right. Can you mirror me?
Can I what?
So can you mirror the image so I don't have to be moving the
Oh, is it?
camera?
Uh, no, this is StreamYard. I can't do that in StreamYard. Only
Oh
on
shit.
Restream.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
had to do it.
backwards? Is it
Yeah,
showing up
it's
backwards? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's okay. Anyway,
So
so
actually, she would be looking the other way in
yes,
that one picture. Well,
yeah,
now
she's
it's
looking.
reading right. It's saying pudding on the neck there.
No,
The
it's not.
lettering's not backwards.
Well, why is the head turned? Yes, it is. It says knit.
You're seeing it backwards, but we're seeing it correctly.
Oh, you guys are seeing it correctly?
Yes.
Because it's showing on my camera, it's showing me. It's
Well, I
fucking
can't
all
help
backwards.
it.
Oh, you know
uh,
what? We don't have to do this unboxing if you're going to be a pain in my ass. No,
I am the bane of your suppository.
yes. Wait a minute.
Onward
Uh,
with showing up right.
so, oh, this is going to suck.
The
You
Wolverine.
know what? Let me see if I can fix this real quick. Hold on.
Well, we're seeing it correctly.
Well, I'm not, and it's fucking me up.
Okay, so you need to flip it on your phone so you can see it correctly.
That's what I was
I
trying.
don't
I
know
don't
if
think
that's going to affect how we see it, but
yeah, I have to do it
whatever.
when I come into StreamYard. I can't do it right now, so whatever. All right. Anyway, here, hand drawn original art.
He almost
Wolverine.
looks like a vampire.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of fangage going on there.
A little bit.
Well, he's supposed to be feral.
Feral, right. Okay.
And,
Domo. I know that character, Domo.
is that who that is? Domo?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Uh-huh.
wasn't sure who that. I've seen him. I didn't know what his name
Little
was.
animation. I like this character, actually. I
He's
think I
cute.
have a little Domo something around here somewhere.
Anyway,
I like Domo.
we have a little Power Girl action with some boob
Got the booby
window.
window. Yeah.
Look at that.
2012. Some of these are,
Nice
older work
shine
on them.
on those breasts. She's been
2012 on that one. Wow, that's going back there.
she
Over a
must have been a
decade.
fight. She was sweating a little bit.
He's
And
not
this
even
guy,
going to address what I'm. Can you
what?
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Zim. That's Zim.
Yeah, Invader Zim, right?
Zim's a little dog, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't know his name, but
I don't know his name either.
Yeah, that's cool.
Poopster, I think.
Poopster. All right.
StreamYard's having a problem. Okay, well, look, I'll try dropping it in the chat. Apex.
There's a little Krusty the Clown action.
Mhm.
That's actually very nice. Apex. Or
You know how he got
Omen.
his name? The character?
Krusty?
Yeah,
I forgot to
he
change his
showed his
underwear.
socks to somebody.
Oh, but give it a second there. See what this chat's up to. I see all kinds of stuff going on here.
There you go, Apex. It's in the chat. Let's see that. He's having problems getting in here. Here he is.
Okay. This one's pretty cool, man.
Hey, Apex.
Hey.
There he is. What's up,
Oh, look
Apex?
at that one.
Hey, yo.
Uh,
Oh,
That's
cool.
who's
Grizzly.
that?
it's a zombie from.
I like the old art.
What is it? This says zombie number 2.
Zombie.
Yeah, look at all the detail on
Look
it.
at that.
With
Wait.
flies.
That's
Wait.
wicked, man.
What year was
Yeah.
that?
This one is 2010. All the
Really?
way back in 2010. Wow, Homer.
It's really cool.
Sorry,
I
baby.
need you to draw some more, man. You really should.
That ain't me, man. That's all Homer's pitch.
Oh, is this Omer's? Okay, sorry.
Yeah. This is all stuff that
That's cool.
we sent.
I couldn't really recognize the style because it was such a long time ago.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
You should have kept your
pretty
mouth
cool,
shut. You might have got a commission work from
Yeah.
Omer.
Apex.
Yeah. Wow.
Was it the Batman Who Laughs? I think I've never read it.
That's good. I like that Batman. That's cool.
Batman, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that came out of that metal series.
What's that, the Batman Who Laughs thing?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And there's
Or,
the
or
little Harley
Bullett.
Quinn. Might have to send that out your way, Carrie.
Oh yeah.
And then Homer was brainwashed by the COVID fucking people, so we'll skip
you're
that.
not gonna show that? Okay. Wow.
We'll
who's
skip.
the
I'm gonna save Homer the pain.
Oh, who's that? That's cute.
I'm not sure who that is.
Some nice eyes. Wow.
Cute, whoever it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Who is it, Homer?
Yeah, who's that up, Homer? I wasn't sure.
Oh, there's that horned furry that reminds me of Whit. Yeah.
That's Homer's girl.
Is it?
He sent me a print of that one.
That's cool.
Well.
Yeah. It does remind me of Whitney a little bit, though, doesn't it?
Oh, Blake Lively. That's what Belmont says.
Oh, the one before, the blonde?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Lindsay
Pelosi?
I have no idea.
Next time Homer streams, we make him do a
And then
one-page horror comic.
The piece that
Nice.
Homer did.
Oh, cool. Looks
Where
good.
pencils down with Shadow.
Is that the original there?
Yep, this is the original. So I got to get this baby into the frame.
That's nice. That's Adam
now
West
going to be a published piece.
Mm-hmm.
This is an original watercolor Adam West Batman. Very
Yeah,
cool.
it looks like Adam West.
It does.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, Homer really captured it, man. You can tell. Just very nice.
Blonde is Lindsay Pellis.
A nice little Spider-Man piece.
Spiderman. I like that Spider.
Spiderman.
Yeah, his head is just the right proportion right there. Looks good.
All right, you really want me to embarrass Homer, Rex? So here you go. Here's one of his COVID support posters.
Stay home. Stay home.
He sent me one of those.
I'm sorry, Homer. I wasn't going to show anybody that. Rex insisted. There you go. There's a Wolverine.
That's a nice Wolverine.
Yeah, that's an original too. I mean, a lot of these. Like he sent me a butt ton of prints too, but he sent. Yeah, dude, this is nice. It's on heavy stock paper,
like,
watercolor.
Okay. That was his smoking card.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Nice. That's cool.
Energy coming
smoke.
on.
That's a big cat. That's awesome. Yeah.
Eyes are glowing.
A smirk on his face.
Can you
It's
think
cool.
of any more Cajun characters ever
I can't.
in comics? He's probably the only Cajun.
Yeah,
That's
probably is.
right up my alley. That's gonna go right into my little stream room as I get things organized there finally.
Carrie was asking Shadowhawk, did your daughter draw a Wolverine for you?
Yes, she did. It's hanging up
Cool.
on my wall.
Nice.
The
Oh, I
little
like the Shadowhawk.
Edgar Allan Poe with the raven in the back.
Unlike
Oh,
the
that's
Matt Barr
cool.
pieces.
I like
Yeah.
that. It's Edgar Allan Poe.
You just want to keep pushing them buttons, don't you, Red?
I'm not the one doing burn streams. I just think.
I'm done, man. Like I
No,
said,
you still got one more.
How
well,
about
we'll hold
yeah,
on
one
to that.
more. Let's see it.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Some good artwork.
I gotta rearrange.
Well, I'm waiting for my slow mail to come in from Omer. So, anyway, Fembat Volume 1, everybody. Woohoo! A little bit of graphic situation going on.
Oh,
No, see, the thumbnail has that Dan Lawless variant piece there for the trading card. Now I'm making it. It'll be a Dan Lawless variant cover starting now.
woohoo!
It's available now, baby.
Oh, it is.
$25. Yeah. Today will be the last day of the Moonlight variant cover. So if you want that Moonlight variant cover from yours truly, get it now, get it today. It's after today, it's gone.
Wow.
And there's been Now, do
That's the
you have a
Moonlight.
bundle where they're all bundled together, where you can get all the
Yes.
covers?
I recently took out the Moonlight variant out of the bundle and inserted the Dan Lawless, and then my wraparound cover and the sketch cover, plus Enforcer Incorporated versus Devastator book thrown in. That's
So
a
is that
freebie
in
right
the
there.
Fembat Fiesta everything tier, or is that you got another tier
It's
that
in-
has all
it's
the
in-
covers?
No, it's the 3 cover tier plus Enforcer versus Devastator.
Okay, right here. Yeah.
I'm gonna arrange something on my everything tier. That's a bit in progress right now.
So if they back this today,
Yeah,
which cover will they be getting? They'll be
Listen
getting
up.
the Dan Lawless.
yes,
Okay.
yeah, explains it right there. Yeah,
So they would, if they want to get the Moonlight variant, they're going to have to hit this tier right here.
yep.
And
Guys
today's
want
the
to see
last
the
day
tier.
for that.
Today's the last day. Yeah, I took it out of the bundle. I will also, I need to take out of that everything tier as well. So for you guys who still
But
ordered
now
it,
wait, whoa.
wow. Sound
So
like
okay, so you say take it out, but this is everything. I thought everything was everything on the campaign.
Well, yeah, okay. Listen up. Now, people who supported the Everything campaign with the Moonlight variant cover, you'll still get it. But I'm going to but with the Dan Lawless color, I'm taking that out because it's a limited edition, and it's like first come first serve before it's gone, and it's gone. I'm taking the Moonlight out and I'm putting the Dan Lawless cover in. So those who previously purchased that, let me know in the messaging portion of from my comment if you still want the Moonlight cover in there, or do you want the Dan Lawless one in there?
So it's not everything.
Yeah, well, yeah, everything that's currently on the campaign before the Dan Lawless cover.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna take it one or take it out.
Wow. Okay.
But for the new one with the Dan Lawless cover, the Moonlight variant cover will not be in the everything tier.
I got what you're saying, but
yeah,
I okay.
All right. Okay. So currently, if you want the everything tier, it will not have the Moonlight variant cover in that. It'll have the Dan Lawless cover to replace that.
Got it. It's the word everything,
right?
But it's
you're
not getting everything.
Well, you won't
be
getting
swapping.
you swap the Moonlight variant cover
So you
to
see
get
what I'm
the Dan
saying?
Lawless. Yeah,
Okay, so if they bought in early, which 2 people did,
right.
they'll be getting the Moonlight variant.
They will.
Everybody that buys in will be getting the Moonlight variant today.
Right.
But tomorrow,
Right.
it will be the Dan Lawless, and they won't be
Right.
getting the. So okay,
Right. So
it's
if you guys want Dan Lawless cover more that you purchased before it was available, then let me know in the message board what you want. Then I will fulfill what you want.
and you're
That
gonna
is,
have to keep up with all that, you know.
I can keep up with it. I'm fine.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Just saying you're confusing things.
Well, yeah.
This
I don't mean to.
Well, I mean, you know, we've discussed this Apex, and I'm not
Right.
just picking on you.
Right.
We have discussed this before that everything on the campaign should be everything produced on the campaign. At least
Right.
that's, but
I'll
it's
have to.
often
Yeah.
not that way.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to work on that. I'll have to get my wording correctly on that.
Well,
So
art
there.
from J. Ryan.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh.
Do I
okay.
need to be there at Moonlight at the Fourth Echo to howl at the rising moon? He wants to.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
There
yes.
you go.
Homer says
There
you
you go.
shouldn't change things like that. You should
Okay.
just add the Dan Lawless cover as an add-on.
Okay. I could probably do that.
There you go.
Add on that.
Gable says, guys, don't make your campaign so complicated.
Okay. I'll try not to.
Uh,
But if I want to keep it at that price point, I'll have to make some changes, or I might have to raise the price.
I think for your all-in bundle, you could
Yeah.
still produce the Dan Lawless and include it along with the Moonlight variant. Of course, if you got a cutoff,
Right.
that makes things more, you know, difficult.
Okay.
To me, it's just like if you do, and this is just my opinion, but if you
Right.
make and I have bought a few you know, all-in tiers.
Right.
An example, Charlie's London. But I got everything on the campaign but one book. And it being international,
Mhm.
that adds up on shipping.
Right.
And I did want everything, the ink spot colored variant.
Right.
Yep.
It wasn't included in the everything bundle. And I'm like, why the hell
Oh.
wasn't it?
Okay.
On this current campaign with her,
Mhm.
you get everything but one other item, which is again expensive to get if you want everything. All I want is an all-in tier that features what it says.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what?
Everything.
Everybody used to do that. It was like if
Yeah.
you ordered the all in, you were all in and you got everything.
Right.
But now people have started doing, okay, you got the everything tier, it's limited to a certain amount. And then halfway through the campaign, we're going to add some stuff that's not in the everything tier. I mean, everybody's doing that nowadays, man.
Yeah.
I'm with you, right? 'Cause if I go all in at the beginning, I don't want to have to shell out another $100 before the campaign.
Yeah. I get it.
Right. And you know, start another campaign like Ethan does or something, you know.
Right.
Or like, you know, it's different if I'm buying toys or something. But like when I buy the Red
Yeah.
Extermination box, I expect to get all the variant covers and all that shit in there.
Right.
And
And
when
there's a
when he
couple I'm not
started all
going to.
that, that's what he was saying. You're going to get everything on the campaign.
Mhm.
And even on the chicken box, remember he had to go with something larger because it wouldn't
Yeah.
fit all the stuff.
That's
Yep.
true.
I ended up
Yeah.
getting my chicken box finally, though. Yeah,
Get your
so
chicken box. Yeah.
So we have the Dan Lawless now added as a cover. Very cool.
Mhm.
Is it still? We still have it as a stretch goal as a trading card, correct?
Right.
yeah,
And
very cool.
what price point is that at for the trading card?
3,000.
3,000.
$3,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we have the wraparound, which is inspired by Power Comics #1
That's
cover.
right.
The
Yeah.
main cover, I guess that would be the main cover, right? Cover A.
Right.
And
That's right.
then we had the Moonlight variant, which is only going to be available today,
Until the end of what?
and
Midnight tonight?
Yeah.
Apex?
Yeah. Yeah.
midnight.
But you
ends
know
at
what?
midnight.
I'll still put it in the everything tier. You'll get the Lawless and the Moonlight and the other covers.
Yeah,
Noise.
I don't
Everything.
think I
Wow,
think you'll be
that's how
able to
you do
cover
it.
that and still make a profit easily.
And
Yeah.
embrace your inner Shelby, Apex. Throw the kitchen sink at
Let's see. My inner
Yeah,
Shelby. Yeah, right.
it.
Fembat digital tier
Dude,
here, and then we
you
have the
ever buy
blank.
anything for Shelby? He sends you just a massive package of stuff.
I know. Yeah, including the ramen wrappers signed by Shelby Robertson.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's great.
I love Shelby. He's
So
awesome.
with
He's
the
awesome.
blank
He's
variant,
cool.
you've got 4 covers so far.
Yeah.
All 3 covers here, plus Enforcers Inc. versus Devastator. We can't forget that. Which this
Right.
is probably your uh, most inexpensive tier,
Yes.
$7 plus shipping.
Yeah.
24-page 4x6 all ages full color mini comic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Channel
original art bookmark. So this would be like commissioned, right? Limited
Yeah.
to only 20 that you're
Yeah.
going to do.
Yeah.
That something new to the campaign?
It's fairly new, but I've
Okay.
had it for like about a month or so.
Okay.
Huh?
And then the mini comics here, which he's previously offered on other things. And then
Yeah.
tell us about this tier here.
Oh, you're talking about the Enforcer Inc.
$30 plus shipping, Fembat
Oh,
plus the Enforcers Inc. wraparound.
yeah, that you save a couple of dollars on that one. You buy the wraparound and
Okay.
Enforcer Inc. Yeah, for $30.
Get both the
Oh,
books.
very cool.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Black and
And
white's like
then
$10.
Fiesta there we go. And then we've got
Yeah.
original page artwork.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Should Shadowhawk, I'm going to pose this question to you. When he posts this artwork like this, should they tell him, or does it matter that he posts like what page it is in the book?
No, I don't think so. And you probably, depending on what it is, you might not want to give away the page number so it doesn't give away too much of the
Yeah.
story. You know.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
or are you say 50 pages of original black and white are available?
Yeah.
Are you going to give them first come first serve pick of the litter? Is that
I'll
how
be
you're going to
first.
do it?
I'm just going to give them the page first come. If they suggest a page that a certain scene that they like, and just describe it to me, in the comments, and
So you'll be sending out the original artwork
uh-huh.
after the campaign, and they get their book.
They get their book. Yep, book with the artwork. Mm-hmm.
Wait now. Okay, you see what I'm saying there? You said they'll have to have the book to say, "Oh, I like page 16. Can you send me page 16?"
Yeah, you'll have to.
It comes with the book. It comes with
No,
the book.
no. We're talking about when people are picking their page. You're going to have to send them a PDF or something because they're not going to know what's on the 50 pages.
Exactly, without the book.
They get their
and you're going to send that out with the book. So how does that work?
So for them,
I'm just going to send them. I'll tell you what. I'm just going to, if they see something on the campaign that they like, that's on the campaign, and they put it in the message, then I'll send them that art. A lot of times it's going to be, I'm just going to send them some original art. If they don't suggest what they want.
Okay. Well, it sounded like you had the actual pages of the comic are going to be available.
Right. I'm just, I can't have anyone cherry pick. It's just going to drive me crazy if that happens.
Well, that's the point. It's kind of a pain in the ass when you do this. Like,
I'm just going to send
I would just put a certain number of pieces up at a time on the campaign, and then rotate them in and out or whatever, if you have to.
Right. Let's do that.
And then we have one final tier here: original color art, 5x7 character sketch of your choice of characters. It could be Fembat, it could be Clay the Gargoyle that's in the book. It could be one of the Enforcers, whatever, penciled, inked, and colored for $20.
Right. It could be the Creep. It could be Madam X. It could be pretty much anybody.
Yeah.
Or if you want one of Wolverine, fine, I'll draw a Wolverine on there if you want.
There you go. All right with it.
Nothing wrong with that. No.
Yeah.
Although he will be slightly distinctly different than Marvel's Wolverine.
Yeah, it'll be very different.
Homer
It'll be
says,
tricky.
"Don't give people a choice. Just send what you want for that
Yeah.
art or the covers."
That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to send what I want.
People
For
usually
200,
send a
it's a
photo
steal.
of
Yeah,
the
it's
pages first pick,
First
and you
pick,
go down the list of backers exactly when you're fulfilling. Then you're
Right.
going to have it scanned for digital anyway, and then they can pick. I like page 50. Can you send me that? And they were the first one to
Right.
back that.
right.
That
And then
$70 tier doesn't say everything tier. You could make a next 4-color tier, 4-cover tier for 100 to 120, and put your special tiers, most expensive tiers at the top. Yeah, a
that's
featured
not a
tier.
bad idea either.
I don't know if they have a featured tier on Fund My Comic or not.
No, I didn't really notice that.
No, you just
Me
kind of
neither,
have to like structure it that way. Most people, I think, put their
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
higher tiers first,
Mhm.
and then go into the regular stuff.
Right.
So, did you have to renegotiate? I'm dying to ask you with Dan Lawless
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
trading. Yeah. So, wow, because I know a cover
It costs
fee
more.
is probably going to be a lot more,
Yeah.
and
Well, he has to restructure the size of it because the trading card size compared to a book size, there's some restructuring on space that he has to do. And I agree.
and probably price too, right?
Right.
Yeah, well, I mean that's only fair. I mean, if you commission them for a trading card, you can't just
And
resize
that
it
begs
yourself
to
and
be
use
on
it
a
as a
T-shirt.
cover.
Are you going to have the rights to do a T-shirt?
I'll ask Dan about that too.
It's okay.
I mean,
technically, once you purchase the artwork, as long as you own the original, I mean, you can
Right.
do pretty much whatever you want with it. It's just if you do, if you're that cutthroat about it, you're not going to get to work with people more than once, probably.
Right. Yeah.
So
Omer says,
I
nope,
wouldn't-
just
I
send the
wouldn't do it.
best to the backers in order, no choices, because
Mhm.
people may not get back to you and you had to wait, send crap
Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
out. Okay. Well, I just wanted to clarify that because we may have some
Yeah.
people out in the chat that want to buy original artwork and they might want to know what they're getting.
Being fat.
Right. Well, they're getting some damn
everybody else
good,
is hungry.
badass art for $200 original, penciled, inked, lettered. Bam, all on the page. Normally, that would cost a lot more if you're, for professional rates than 200. So they're getting a good deal, folks. Getting a really good deal.
If you
God
say
bless.
so.
God bless. Yeah, I say so. I mean,
Okay. All right.
Be right back.
It's a lot of
you
work.
have any shows lined up?
Katie Did's channel tomorrow morning. After 8:30, I'll be on there, and I'm going to hit up Liam Gray, see if I can be on maybe this week or next week.
Is that the Australian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but keep in touch with Liam. He's cool.
She goes on with Katie Did, doesn't she?
What?
I think she's on with Katie Did sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes she's on.
Because I think when I went on, he was like asking me questions like, who's the greatest villain of all time? And I said, yeah, it'd probably have to be Dr. Doom. He's like, yeah, you might be right about that one. So
yeah.
The great thing about Dr. Doom is he's got a great design, but he's majestic. He's, I mean, he's a world leader in his own rights, of Latveria. So
he has depth too.
Yeah, he's got some depth to his character.
Yeah.
I wish they had stuck with his, I'm trying to save my mother's soul, get my mother's soul out of hell. And he was dabbling in the dark arts and
time travel.
That brought Doctor Strange in at some point, I think. It was a good story arc that couldn't go on forever, and I think his mother's still in hell, but I guess he gave up on that,
Mephisto controlling everything.
Yeah, and he's not even the devil. He's just like a lower demon, right?
It's Marvel's version of the devil.
So, Mephistopheles,
Mephistophicles, Yeah, he is.
Satan.
He is the devil in Marvel Universe.
No, I'm going to call bullshit on that. And you know
No,
why?
no.
Because you've not read Ghost Rider, where Satan actually shows up.
Okay, that's another writer's idea. So, originally Silver Surfer #3. Check it out. You have an idea. He pretty much has control of everything in that realm. And there's a lot of writers that's going to
Okay,
change it
so
up throughout the
Satan's
years.
subordinate to.
Satan is like the generic leader of hell throughout
Oh,
the
he can't
ages.
be a character in his own right.
He
Okay.
can be. He can
Well, I
be.
mean, he showed up multiple times to give Ghost Rider and other,
Right.
even in the Defenders, I think. I mean, Satan has shown up in
Well,
Marvel Comics.
how do you know if Mephisto and Satan are not the same being?
Well, he
Because the
probably
devil
lied
does
to me.
lie. The
Yeah,
devil does
right.
lie. It could be
Father of
same
the
one.
lies. Yep.
Right.
So, okay. All right. You like Mephisto over the generic devil. Got it.
Right. It's Marvel's version of the devil. I've always understood it that way. Sure, there was Satan and Son of Satan and Ghost Rider and all those other books. But
All
depends
right.
on
It wasn't.
who's
Oh,
writing
you
it.
make a good point. It wasn't Son of Mephisto. It was
Right.
Son
Son of
of
Satan.
Satan.
Right.
Hello.
Son of Satan.
Man, you are like granite in your thinking, kind of like Shadowhawk. Sometimes it's like you get something in your mind. Mephisto is the greatest. Well, okay, what about Satan? Satan is
Well,
a character that's
Satan.
been in Marvel books
Could it be?
probably longer
Can it
than
be?
I'm
Mephisto.
getting roped into doing some dinner
Satan.
prep here. I'll be right back.
All right.
I would say Satan showed up in Marvel books before. I'm going to go out on a limb. I don't have any examples to back up this argument, but I'm going to
Right.
say he appeared first in Marvel Comics or Timely or Atlas, whatever you want
It was
to call it.
timely. I think it was Black Widow. It was a Black Widow book, and we're talking about Golden Age Black Widow, where she was blonde. She wore black. She was supposed to be like an agent of Satan. I think it was like Mystic Tales number 1 or 2. I can't remember what issue number, but I had like the hardbound version, and she's in there. Yeah, it's a good story.
What have you been working on of late? Apex, you been working today? Doing
I
some work?
have. In fact, here's some colors for Sea Demon. There's one
Oh,
here
wow.
for Sea Demon, and there's another one. There's, of course, you got Fembat and the old Shadowhawk, but yeah, they're supposed to like trading card ideas and stuff. They're like old designs. And of course, well, I'll wait till Shadowhawk comes back. I want to show this to him.
He's back.
I'm here.
All right.
I just got to start peeling some potatoes for dinner.
There you go.
Oh, dude, yeah, look at that.
Sleek head.
Nice. Yeah, you got
the hawk changing into the humanoid Shadowhawk, right?
Oh, so
very
metamorphosis
cool.
page.
Yeah,
Nice.
like with the clouds of smoke and stuff. Yeah. There you go.
Best villain of all time is Darth Vader. Of course, Gable
All right, I'll be right
Pittyshot
back.
thinks Mr. Mixelplick is. You're
He's
joking,
good.
right?
He's a good one for Superman.
I look at Mr. Mixelplick as like the Impossible Man out of Fantastic Four.
Yeah, comical character, comedy character. Yeah. He's like a spoof. He's like a, one of those type of villains that are very cartoony and cute.
Very impish.
Very
like
evil, though. Very impish. Yeah.
Anything else you got there?
No, I'm just working on this and talking and showing my campaign and stuff. So that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Not really hugely into everything, but I'm trying.
It's hard to believe on my own campaign that it was launched a year ago.
Congrats.
Around this time.
Yeah.
Nerve-wracking to say the least, I suppose. And we'll be back over on Red Valkyries on the 8th of March.
Ooh,
doing
cool.
a kind of a reboot featuring, a makeover of the campaign with new product stuff, new books. And then we'll leave it up, and then it'll be, till we get ready to go to print and for Phil, it'll be up there,
Nice.
probably after after fulfillment. We'll leave it up a couple months after fulfillment, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll leave it up there. I mean, I said that I'd take the Indiegogo down, but I've still got a few books to sell, and I see no reason to take it down. You know, there's been a few people like Omer. I think Omer was the last to buy a copy of the Ashcan. They still, if they still want it, still life in the campaign, I say make as much as you can.
There you go. Fair enough.
You know, I have my extra copies put back. I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to sell it down to zero, but
no,
not very many left, you know, but only 100 made.
Oh, good.
I think it's kind of ridiculous in the indie scene. I've had this argument before, discussion that, you know, well, let's make it ultra limited. Well, I've got some ultra limited stuff I'm going to make, but it's already going to be ultra limited. You know, if you sell 300 comics, that's ultra limited. If you sell 1,000, that's ultra limited.
Yeah.
I mean, in the whole world of over 8 billion people, well, I had a print run of 20,000. So that was way below cancellation numbers.
Yeah.
Back in the day. I mean,
oh, for sure. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, a CG is almost purely unlimited.
So
somebody should do some stats on that if they even know. I guess you'd have to have the creator information, but probably Ethan has probably sold more book count than anybody except maybe Ripa, and Ripa's probably not even done.
Oh God, 50,000 copies of Isom is still in his warehouse.
How many?
50,000 copies. What Ripa did.
Okay, that's cancellation numbers.
Yeah,
that's still cancellation numbers.
That's too many.
But you know what? I mean, just a year or so ago, Spider-Man was only selling 60,000, which was cancellation numbers.
Yeah, back in the 80s.
Yeah, for sure. Back in the 80s, yeah. They would have yanked that shit in no time.
Jim Sure was it. Yeah, canceled.
You're out. Yeah.
Purchase another one. I'll make sure it's signed.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure this one is signed.
He wanted it signed.
Sign Omer's copy. Yeah.
He didn't say he wanted it signed, and I didn't even think about it. Okay. He's got my faux printed signature in there on the inside.
I need to ask if people want their books signed, you know, put it in the comments.
I think it's ridiculous for them to have a tier. I've seen a tier where they go for an extra $5. I'll sign this. That's bullshit.
I'd say just sign them all.
I would say sign them all. Yeah.
Yeah, give them what you want. Sign them all. You know.
Yeah.
They're getting a great price too, man. All these signs. Yeah.
You want to know what my signature looks like? I'll show you. It's very simple.
Yeah.
My last name is Christian.
Yeah.
I sent a journal. Probably the first thing I sent Shadowhawk. And he said, "Can you sign it?" And I said, "Well, I never developed a nice signature. You can see that from the inside of it. So there's that hill and 3 crosses.
That's nice.
Is kind of the signature that I use to sign things with. So that stands for Christian, my last name.
Pretty good.
So that is my signature, if you can see that.
How about that? Cool.
Very artistic of you.
You can forge that on your ash can, absolutely.
There you go.
Do the arch, and then I
Omer, you can do your own, no problem. But
Omer says, "I want all my shit signed."
Well,
free.
I mean, you know, then don't buy my book, and I won't sign it.
That's a horrible signature.
He's already bought one, so you know. I want all my shit signed for free.
For free.
Well,
you
send it back to me, pay postage, and plus postage to send it back to you, and I will gladly sign it for you.
Just put your signature on a piece of paper and mail it to him in a little small.
And he can have it as a bookmark.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
No. What if you guys?
I'll make sure it's acid-free paper so it doesn't eventually eat through the book or yellow it. You know.
Right.
No, you want him to have to buy an extra one.
Yeah, buy an extra book.
I know. That's what I first told him to do, and he's like, "No, I want my shit signed for free."
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my shit's out for free.
You
Ow!
got damn divas in the chat.
Not for
Oh,
all that
diva.
horrible thing.
Not for that
Wow. Okay.
horrible thing.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
that's
he wants to say Rex Christian on the cover, right? Right, Homer? You want to sign Rex Christian on it? Not the little symbol or what?
Yeah.
He's just giving you shit.
well. I mean, on the content page on the inside front cover,
Yeah.
I did write Rex Christian,
Right.
but you can see my signature is like third grade cursive. I never got one of these really Champ and
Flowing
Teddy,
looking. Yeah.
or Frank Miller, which is
I love the Walt Simonson signature though. May it look
oh
like
yeah,
a
the big O.
Yeah.
like a brontosaurus. Yeah, it's cool.
Mhm.
I like that one.
My actual signature looks like a prescription, from a doctor.
Yeah, I try to sound
But,
a little neatly, but some
yeah.
of these artists they get in a hurry and just go here.
But I do have like
What's that?
a stylized one that I use for stuff.
I try to keep it legible. Yeah, I put Apex Comics underneath it,
Yeah, there you go.
so I know who that is.
Everybody knows Apex.
So Apex, let's look down the road here. Fulfillment. You fulfilled your campaign. You got your first book published. Woohoo! And actually two books because you've got the Enforcer book on this campaign as well.
Oh,
Where do you go from here?
Oh, after you talking about after fulfillment?
Yeah, do we have a Fembat 2 in the future?
Oh no. The Creep will be out next. The Creep.
Ah, all right.
That's the next one coming out.
Okay. See, I don't get that at all. You have a successful IP
Well,
and you don't follow up on it.
it's somewhat successful, Rex. It's not.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you think
It's
the Creep
somewhat.
is gonna do
It's gonna
better
take a
than
little.
Fembat?
Yes. Yeah, the Creep will have 28 pages, less pages than it's half the size of Fembat. It's gonna be a floppy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shadowhawk, Echo, just let you know.
Not a problem, man. Like I said, I'm over here peeling potatoes, so I'm just gonna mute.
Peeling those potatoes. Yeah, it's gonna be the Creep, and I plan on throwing in some extra stuff in there as well. Maybe another book, maybe a reprint of Femme Fatale issue #1.
Well, I mean, you've already produced some, if you're confident in your older work, how it's held up, you definitely already got books produced.
Yeah, it's already produced, so it's gonna be a reprint of Femme
Exactly.
Fatale
I mean,
#1.
but it's
Creep.
to the masses,
Yeah.
it's going to be all
It's the
brand
first
new.
time.
So you might
Yeah.
as well use that material if it's
Yeah,
good enough to be printed,
yeah.
If you, because we level up over time, right? I'm sure your coloring has really gotten good over time.
So better.
You're probably one of the best marker people,
Thanks.
that I've seen, because it's very hard not to overlay and get the streaking and stuff.
Oh yeah, man, that's hard to do. You just gotta. It takes a certain amount of layers. You just gotta really make it look solid.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing, I've been learning some of that myself, doing some of the recent head sketches with.
Oh, that's cool.
And just to expand on the color range, you do have to layer, and make
you do.
combinations of colors and stuff if you're very limited on your markers.
That looks like. Is that all marker? Or did you add some pencil color to it?
No, this is all alcohol marker.
Oh,
and
that's
ink,
good.
And ink, of course.
Yeah, I see.
Draw it, ink it, and then color it.
Well, highlight. I see that.
That's Geo. It was really these cardboard pieces that kind of got me into that. Show that, and then we got she'll be making her first appearance in the book. Okay. I guess that's probably the news.
Oh, is that Lady Bog?
Lady Bog, yep.
That's interesting. I like that one.
And I was doing some, just spot color with some of them.
That's
already.
Who's that again? That's
Geo, but I mean,
Geo.
there's different. Right. There's different looks for Geo, just like there
okay.
are for Bog, because he's like living rock, and I want to explore the possibilities you know,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
sometimes more angular head,
Mm,
than rounded. I mean, it depends.
right.
Um, you might even add a comical element.
Yeah.
The eyes definitely
Yeah.
different. Kirby inspired the line,
I
the
do.
inking
I
lines.
like that. I like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, the eking line to his head down to his lower face.
Hmm. Yeah, he's definitely Kirby inspired. I did do one sort of colored one
Oh, wow. There he is. That's cool.
on the cardboard, and here's one that I did recently.
Oh, wow. It's like there's like smoke coming from him. Like, or is it just his
Like
atmosphere?
steam, it's coming off of
Or,
him because he's hot.
oh, yeah.
Mhm. Hence the red
Nice.
around his collar and stuff like that. But
Wow.
you know,
Oh, is
that's kind of Fembat inspired. Your
that
groovy '60s.
is that the '60s Geo?
This
What is
guy,
that?
I'm actually didn't have a name for him.
It's
He's
different.
one of the 43 Nazis that was
Oh,
changed.
cool.
And I'm thinking about, I've got a character called Spore.
Ooh, okay.
I'm thinking about calling him Spore.
That
You
looks
know,
good. It looks
what he
spore-like.
does is he kind of, with his power, he encases you and you kind of go into a psychedelic mind trip.
Ooh, cool.
So he alters your thinking and stuff.
I kind of like that. That's cool. Ah, that's nice. Nice bog with the little gray texture there. Little green.
And this is how I'm going to do my
Huh.
supplemental book. It'll have this gray toning of the cardboard.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be sort of a mud-like element, like it is on this
Ooh,
work.
right.
Could
Right.
be different because it's going to be black and white, but it will have also these browns.
Textures.
See,
Nice.
this is like red to me in the eyes, but on my camera, it kind of turns out purple.
Yeah, I see a little red. Yeah.
Yeah. Some of it comes through and some of it doesn't, and I don't know why.
Hmm.
But
That's
but the idea was to go with sort of white, black, and this brown scale and some graying, with some graying, on the,
right.
and I'll start that. Uh, I'll start doing some
Okay.
streams where I'm working on the 2-page spread here pretty soon,
Oh,
and
nice.
some of the supplement. Uh, but yeah, colors coming into it a little bit. Make Omer happy. I know this is older work I've shown, but
You done so much bog. You can actually have a trading card series. How many bog little drawings have you done so far? Have you actually counted them?
well, February 15th will be 10 years I've been drawing bogs, so I've done a lot.
So, like over 100, right?
Yeah, I've done over 100 probably on this
Nice.
campaign. you
Wow.
know, a lot,
Wow.
in 10 years.
Yeah, Omer, I will check your tracking for
Hey,
the
Wolf,
package. Yeah,
what
you might
about
be able to.
Bog's dog, Boggo?
Boggo. What's up, Wolf?
This
That's
is
a good
kind of the
idea.
one that inspired. I did this quickly on Topicless,
Okay.
and this kind of inspired. I kept looking at it, really liking it, with just a little bit of gray toning, the black and white, and this
Mhm.
brown cardboard. So it's like, yeah,
Oh,
I'm
cool.
gonna try that and doing panels, with
I,
this
you know what?
sort of tone paper,
I bet you could do
be different.
wallpaper. You could do bog wallpaper with all these bogs, and then
Oh
sell
yeah.
it sell as wallpaper so people can put. They have
Well,
wallpaper bog in their house, Rex.
I mean,
You
I
make
always draw bog, you
yeah,
know, I
yeah.
always draw bog, but now I've done a lot of geos, on the campaign.
Us
Uh,
Geo, right?
that's geo different, you know, head configuration, but he's one of the Jack Kirby characters with that zigzag line that they always ink, for
Yeah,
his musculature. I said, well,
yeah,
what if you put that on his face above and below his eyes?
yeah. He's granite
And
looking. Yeah,
that's where he kind of comes from, that the inspiration for that character.
Boggo. That's
So
a good
there's
idea.
different,
Oh, okay. That's Bogwa's head a little different, a little
yeah, I
lopsided.
mean, I mean, they're
Wow.
definitely, I'm exploring the different
That's
possibilities.
Geo.
Yeah, well, all these are geo here. Yeah.
Are they?
Hmm.
Okay. Geo. Okay, he's more granite looking.
Mm-hmm.
And then compared that with Bog, Bog is more fluid. He's more
Yeah,
organic.
he's more organic. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and he doesn't have the zigzags above his,
No.
through his eyes.
I
Yeah.
keep the zigzags. That way it's more distinctive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. If I don't draw, I don't draw him without the zigzags.
Right.
That's always part of the design. That was his
Yeah.
inspiration, his thing. Uh, so
I
I've
like to
done a
see.
lot of those. Uh, I kind of deviated here, gave him a skull-like look.
Ooh, okay. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and
Wow.
and then I thought, what if he, got armor, because
Huh.
that kind of goes with his character.
Oh, right. It's like a helmet.
So on that one, put a helmet on him.
Hmm.
Here's kind of a squat head for him. Some of these,
Squad head.
I've tried to do. Yeah, you like that word squat?
That's cool.
Horizontal
Hmm.
shot, and you can see the radiance coming off of him there in the steam.
Yeah.
You
Just steaming hot.
More rounded here. I kind of like that one.
Yeah, I like that. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. And just different looks, exploring the possibilities of the character. Can't come up with something new if you don't explore possibilities with some of these, different costume designs or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
with
yeah.
more organic, him being rock and you know, you just have to explore the possibilities. Different
Right.
angles. This is an up shot. We've had some down shots, straight on.
Yeah.
But so
Oh, yeah.
you might get some of these in your pile. I don't know, with your order.
Cool.
Everybody's going to get, a head sketch for free on the campaign. I've tried to put some environmental. He's on this place with stone arches
Yeah.
with like some, vegetation hanging off of it.
Yeah, I like some
Uh,
background. It's good. Yes.
Can't camera come into focus there.
Mm.
Yeah, trying to set up with he's obviously not on the planet Earth.
Geo.
It's got other planets there in the background.
So what planet is he on? You know,
Mm.
we
No,
figured
I
that
don't.
one out.
I really don't know.
Uh,
At this point, how that
uh,
segment of it. Um, he's going to play into the hellish realm for sure.
is he? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Which Devil Flyer's going to,
Is he going to fight Satan?
No, it had to be Mephisto.
Mephisto? Okay.
Yeah, Mephisto.
Well, Mephisto
There
is
you go.
actually a
He's
Marvel.
reacting to the little bug flying
Yeah.
in again.
I
That's
don't,
another one that was similar to that.
yeah. I don't know if you could use Mephisto because Marvel has a trademark on it.
Yeah.
You can use Satan, but not Mephisto.
Shooting my ideals down before I even
Sorry,
have
I
time to
don't want you to
solidify.
get don't want you to get
That's
sued.
Now he's one of the 43.
Oh, the vampire characters.
No, he's also rock, kind of
There's a
granite
rock.
type. Uh,
A 43. Okay.
he's kind of like a muscle man. And then this will be one of the 43, although I created him before the concept of the
Oh,
43, called the Twisted Man.
the Twisted Man. There
He
you go.
twists reality.
It looks a little bit like Darth Maul.
And Zeitgeist. Zeitgeist is
Yeah.
going to be
Oh,
one of the 43 as well.
that's wild. Yeah.
Sort of an energy based villain,
Glows.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So the 43, I'm developing those characters. This would make a great sticker, I think,
Yeah. Oh,
or
that's
magnet.
cool. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. And I've been messing with his eyes too, to see what exactly, the
Yeah.
best thing would be to do with him. But yeah, I've been trying to work in, even if it's not fully colored, trying to work in a little color where
There
I
you go.
can,
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
just on the background there. But
Right.
yeah, been trying to work in a little,
Yeah.
and, start off with a little white.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So I've done a lot of Zeitgeist and
Nice.
Geo and Bog on this campaign. and created new characters. I've been working on new characters recently. This is not one of them, but that's one I did in the
Oh, I
past.
like that one. It's like a lizard smoking a cigar or something.
Man, Cyber Frog, see?
Yeah, it's like an amphibian looking mob boss.
Welcome back, Shadowhawk.
Oh, hail, hail, boy.
Hulk.
Well, I mean, you can really deviate. That's supposed to be Bog right there. I mean, how do you depict the swamp character?
Well, I like the
There's,
big eyes right there. It's more
Yeah,
distinctive.
it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, you should keep that his eyes being big like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, big eyes
Gives
are
him more of a
expressive.
kind of like sympathetic look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
As compared to Geo. Geo has smaller eyes.
Yeah.
It's old man.
But I like
Bog.
Geo's, the like curvy line work on his
Yeah.
face. Yeah.
Yeah, zigzag looking. Yeah, it's more distinctive. Because some of those sketches look similar. Which I thought one looked like Bod, the other one looked like Geo. It looked a little confusing at first.
Yeah.
But it's good
Yeah.
to add some distinctive differences.
They do have some distinctive features,
Yeah.
I mean, they
Yeah,
do have some
similarity.
similar features.
Are you gonna create Bago? The dog?
But I was gonna say,
Bago?
but I didn't want to be echoing, but Bago should be a swamp rat instead of a dog.
With the leash.
I'll consider it. How about that?
Swamp rat.
Get
Hey, Daddy,
one
where are
of,
we going?
like a little studded collar on him,
Spiked collar.
Yeah.
Nice.
One thing I do want to do, Apex, maybe not a glow in the dark, either glow in the dark bookmarks or glow in the dark cards.
Oh, hell yeah. I like that. Ooh, glow in the dark bookmarks would be awesome. Because what if you lose your
That was
book?
the
You have a glow in the
original
dark
concept.
bookmark. It'll be inside your book. And it'll glow at night. And it'll say, "Oh, I found my book. It's that glow in the dark bookmark."
Got a burn hole in it.
Still can't read it because it's dark, but you can
It's
find
dark.
it.
Yeah,
I found my book in
go
the dark.
blind trying to read it from the
The glow of the bookmark.
Yeah.
No, when I was a kid, I probably would have tried that, just to stay up late and read. If I charge up this bookmark long enough.
It reminds me of that Spinal Tap character Nigel Tufnell, the guitarist.
No,
It's like, look, it's my shirt. It's bones. It has bones. Look, it's bones. This app goes to 11.
Yeah, I tell what I like about this. You got the regular size meat and then the small bread.
Small bread, right?
You gotta
It's too
fold
much meat on the
everything.
bread. You have to fold it, and like there's not enough bread.
I've been taking
Just have proper
Todd
bread.
McFarlane's words into like on the special disc on the HBO Spawn set.
Oh, cool.
Been taking sort of his, some comments that he's said on that about making comics to heart.
Yeah.
He's got good advice. I mean, as far
He
as
does.
creating things, he's like,
Yeah,
did I start out to, and this is like late 90s when he's doing this, probably 99,
Right.
when he's talking. So we're talking what? Almost
Jeez, it's like 27 years ago.
20 something years ago, right?
Yeah.
Almost approaching 30 years.
That's wow.
So, but I mean, he's like, did I start out to, have 7 different companies? No. It's just I saw a need and I wanted to expand my vision of making Spawn as popular as, say, Spider-Man or Mickey Mouse.
Oh, yeah, of course, man. Yeah. It's getting to be that way.
So we do animation, we go into toy making, we go into, and
toys.
Yeah. And that's, one thing leads to another, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the man, I mean, he made millions, he lost millions, and then he made it back again. So you got to give
How
it
did
up
he
for him.
lose millions?
Oh, he bought baseball
went
for
bankrupt.
$1 million.
Yeah, he went bankrupt in
baseball.
the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah. He got
Yeah,
dead.
he was living high, man, and then fucking, the indie comics market crashed. And, the
nice
heyday of the '90s disappeared, and yeah, before you knew it, Todd was in financial difficulties.
It's like
Well, he
But
might have
it's a nice,
filed bankruptcy, and
yeah.
curtailed, but I mean,
well, dude,
he's got it.
there's a lot of very successful people that have had to file bankruptcy before.
It's
Donald
true.
Oh
Trump's
yeah.
done it.
What I
Trump.
want to know is your
I think
mansion
Polito
paid
had to
for?
do it.
There's people living above their means, and they got nicer looking houses than mine, but mine is paid for.
Right.
I
Exactly.
can go
That's
to
always nice.
these and go, man, wish I had some big. I don't want a big place that I have
No,
to
you were paid
upkeep.
for.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I want it to be just the right size.
Yep.
No need
I
for a
got you.
huge place to impress anyone.
Huge.
And is it paid for, or are you in hock for it? I would say a good
Paid for.
75 to 80% of the houses that you see are not paid for.
No.
Oh yeah. I mean yeah.
I mean the nicer houses. That's what
Oh
I
yeah.
say.
Yeah.
And
I would rather
especially
have it fully
these
paid for.
newer neighborhoods everywhere.
Yeah. Right. It's good to have everything paid for. It's easier on you.
Yeah.
No stress.
Well, the problem we got, I'm so close to the Illinois border,
Yeah.
that people don't want to buy homes in Illinois anymore, so they move over here
Yeah.
right across the border. They're driving up all the land, uh,
Real
real
estate
estate prices,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Up.
and
Yeah. Exactly.
but then they just commute back to their job in Illinois. So
Mhm.
but they're living here getting the cheap taxes. It's kind of fucked up being
It
right
is.
on the border like that.
And yeah, and one thing is that's going to affect prices. I think more in a positive way now is the immigrant thing and the deportation. Because it was creating a housing
Yeah.
strain on
Oh yeah.
housing.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, dude, that was funny today. I heard some idiot was bitching, some girl on the news, and she, oh well, the president of Mexico says they're going to take these people back, but they're not prepared to just take millions and millions of immigrants suddenly coming into our country. Oh, but
They were
America's
prepared to
expected.
shove them into our country.
You
Yeah,
expect to take
we're
it all? No.
expected to do it, no problem. But you guys can't take them back. They came from you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Exactly.
Well,
Wall 'em all
they are. I mean,
over.
Trump knows. Okay, we'll just 200% tear. Oh, and he means it. And and
Oh yeah.
and often that day they're like, yeah, we're backing up. We'll take
It's
them.
leverage. It's all
Mm-hmm.
about
It's
leverage.
leverage. He
Because they
knows.
know Trump ain't
But
playing
they
either.
know
When
he will call their bluff, and he will do it
yeah,
Yeah. He's done
till
it
they
before.
change their bad policies. He will do it.
Yeah.
He will
exactly.
treat them as a threat to freedom in America, and that's the way it
Mhm.
should be.
Yeah.
Just like he's been open aboard in his first term, he said,
Yeah.
America first.
Damn.
Yeah,
If you're a leader in France, you say France first. If you're
Yeah.
in Canada, you say Canada first. If you're
That's right.
Russian, you say Russia first.
Of
Why
course.
shouldn't Americans say America first? It's
Amen.
not out of the norm. We're
That's
not
right.
held. We shouldn't be held to a different. We should be. I take that back before I even say it. We should be held to a higher standard, the standard we set for ourselves as a leader of the
Thank
free,
there you
to
go.
make, and to promote the republic all around the world, not to force it on the people,
Right.
but to show them a better way, and
Yeah.
right now we got, I don't really think that's even possible beyond little baby steps.
Yeah, you
we
got to
just-
do it big like he's doing. He's only his
But yeah,
third week in office now. Yeah.
it's a really big help that Trump is back in office because
Thank
another
you.
4 years of any Democrat and we'd have been doomed. I
We
mean,
wouldn't be a country.
What we're gonna
Yeah.
do is we're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna what do they call it? Cryo freeze Apex, and we're gonna stop him at this point of where Trump is in his presidency, and we're gonna thaw him out like a Captain America right before he leaves office, and then we're gonna have him back on here, and Apex is gonna go, wow, it is a different world than 4 years ago. It's going to be a gradual thing, so we may not see it, but I guarantee you, if you
Well, you got to wait until he
Tried
puts
it
Fembat
out
out.
for 4 years, and you came back 4 years later, you'd see a big difference. We're going to see a big difference in
Right.
4 years.
Well, we have to get Fembat in our hands first. Then you can freeze
will
them
be.
all you want.
Maybe
Yeah.
in 4 years
Right.
we'll have Fembat in our hands. Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
maybe.
Oh, you'll get it. Definitely.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah. I have no doubt we'll get it. Flying cars and robot wives are
That's
the
right. Where the
Okay.
hell's my jetpack? Damn it!
Yeah,
It
flying
blew
cars.
up on the launch pad.
I have a story
Hell,
You
the
with-
Argentine.
that I've been working on why we should not have flying cars. So that's going to be out within a year or so.
Or cars that drive themselves. Hell no.
No,
Hell no.
Yeah, no, I'm not too big on that idea either.
No.
no, that's not.
People
no, I
can't
can't.
stay on the road, much less
You think a
fly.
robot's going to do better? No.
Yeah.
Hell, my phone can't even handle, 2 hours of StreamYard without having some kind of fucking major glitch. You think I'm going to
Glitch,
trust
yeah.
my car to drive me cross country?
Well, look at the two
Oh.
planes that went down for whatever reasons.
Yeah,
recently.
that's weird.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I don't think it's weird at all. I think it's something
Jay
going on.
Ryan says Apex is pro robot wives confirmed. Yeah, robot wife, you don't have to give her money. There you go.
Wow.
Apex, have you seen J Doll King Hefner's channel?
I've not seen his channel, but I've seen him, of course, on Jack's show.
Yeah, on
I've
Jack Show.
seen
Yeah, he won't. He
Apex
don't go on
fans
there
only
anymore now
coming
because
soon with the free.
he's
Oh.
worried about
promo
if the
creep
chat makes
sticker.
fun of him.
All right, yeah.
Well, dude, he's getting free ones now. Like all these companies are sending him free
Oh,
dolls
really?
now.
A
So
free
yeah,
doll?
he's getting top of the line like companion.
Wow.
It's crazy,
You'll never have a flesh and blood girlfriend again.
dude. He's never gonna speak to another living woman besides his mom.
Exactly. Wow, that's just weird to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's.
Well,
it's-
you brought up mother. I'll bring up father. My father passed away 11 years ago tomorrow.
Wow.
Oh,
I remember that because we launched, on the 2nd,
oh shoot!
Devil
You know
Fire.
what? It's February 2nd today,
Today's
right? Groundhog-
Groundhog Day.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's actually my.
Oh, it is
ol-
Groundhog Day. My
it's
favorite.
my oldest daughter's birthday today as
Yeah,
well.
your
Wow.
eldest daughter's birthday,
Happy-
and my favorite, if I had to pick one, holiday, because I like groundhogs.
Okay. So I guess she's
Everybody
20
picks Christmas or Thanksgiving or 4th of July, but
No, my
nobody
oldest
picks
daughter
Groundhog
is. She was born in '84, so
Oh man, she's
84.
40.
yeah, do the math on
41?
that.
Okay.
41. Yeah,
Okay.
41.
My daughter was born in June of '86, so she's
God.
like,
Shout
not
out his
quite
kids in
40.
their 40s. That blows my mind.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
You
I
get
started
started
young,
early, eh?
Yeah, I was 16 when she was born.
Got you young.
Yeah.
You're a teenager. Wow.
I was 19 or 20 when mine was born. I mean,
Yeah.
Wow.
Started way too young. Don't recommend it.
yeah.
No.
I can't
But I love
remember
my
if I
daughter
was
to
actually
death, and
20. I was probably still
she's
19.
giving me two not great grandchildren, but they're great grandchildren. Boy and a
You want
girl.
to screw your life up? Have
No.
babies when you're still in your teens.
Oh God, no.
That'll definitely do it for you.
Yeah, it'll do it. It'll screw up the
Stress.
rest of your life.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep. Take my
Yeah.
word for it. Yeah, it'll do you every time.
Legitimate or illegitimate, it doesn't matter.
Knock on your door. Hi, I'm your
You
kid.
can't. It's not
20.
like a recyclable bottle. You can't take it back for a refund. You're kind of stuck with it.
Can I get my Nickelback on this one?
Give him a Nickelback.
Yeah.
I drive your
Yeah.
car.
Nickelback, they've always sucked. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you like to-
wrong tangent there.
I
kinda like
can't help it. I hear Nickelback and it makes me
That's good.
want to
Yeah.
die.
I get it. It's a soft trigger. I get it.
Yeah. Get my quarterback.
But we got you here, Apex. I might as well ask you a question. What do you feel is an acceptable time for a project? Now, if it's death, that's over
Well, how do
300 pages, I can see where it might take 2 years.
something on Thursday?
Wow. It depends how many pages you have
All right.
and how many artists you have to rely on to get your work back. You
Right.
got to figure those timelines. That's gonna
Yeah.
take a while.
I mean, Shadowhawk was, I told him, I said the other day, I'd like to have it out, Devil Flyer out in June or July. I could see that possibly happening. But for the tapestries, I'm going to have to get Dark Gift,
Yeah,
I'm going to have to work with him. I'm going to have
yeah.
to work with somebody else for the standee, somebody else for the hardback.
That's a
So
lot.
when you're working with other people, it really,
Make sure you get those items before you.
yeah. Now, a lot of it I'll have printed up locally, what I can here locally,
Mhm.
a lot of the trading cards and stuff, and I've used them before, and everybody seemed to be happy with the trading cards, and
Yeah, that's cool.
got a good rate on them, so I know what they're going to cost and whatnot, so.
Yeah, I'm
And
keeping this campaign fairly simple, where it's you ship things flat. I'm trying not to have anything that no shot
exactly.
glasses, no T-shirts, nothing that'll lump up the package. You want to send something flat. That's my goal right there.
T-shirt
Other
you can
items
send fairly flat, and it's good
can
padding.
you can yeah,
Yeah.
but you have to
But
rely
yeah,
on the
when you get
shirt
into
printer.
things like T-shirts, which I
Hmm.
think are popular, it's that's a whole new level of things. I think for first campaign, uh, get the book out and get it in people's hands, and then see if they want
Yeah,
to come back for more.
right, right. Yeah. Did you just say, told Shadow, you like it go in and out? No, Carrie, you just listened to it that way. Didn't
Yeah,
say in and out.
it just hit her brain pan that way, I
Oh,
guess.
Lord, Carrie, the sex, come on.
Poor Carrie. I know I don't. You know,
Huh?
I'd probably be in prison right now if I thought like that. I just can't go
I know.
around.
We can't get away with
Yeah,
things women can, you know. Yeah.
you know, uh, yeah, I'd have to blind myself. Blame me,
Oh,
yeah,
too.
sure. Carrie says, "Don't worry, we do."
Yeah.
The heart wants what the heart wants. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Jay Ryan.
yeah. So we got the creep coming next, and maybe something else on the campaign, kind of like you did with the
Yeah, after the creep,
enforcers.
no, actually, the third installment of Executor and Femme Fatale. I only printed those 2 issues. I wanted to go with the third one and finish out that storyline from 1996-97. I got to finish it up. I have to do it. It's been on my mind for like a long time. I've been doing these other projects throughout the years, different ones.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get that one out. Because the 30th anniversary of the Apex graphics / Apex comics, that started back in 96. I want something to put out on the 30th anniversary. So, I'm thinking after the creep, which it'll be if I could fulfill it right around early '96. If I could get all the pages all finished and colored by myself, I'm fully gonna hand color it. Do everything
Wow.
hand colored on the creep.
Yeah.
I have 9 pages of that. I have another 19 pages to go on the creep, so I can finish that. And then the Enforcer Ink, I've got maybe 6 or 7 pages left to do on that and color it.
So, I mean, when you launch your next campaign, it's going to be 100% done, probably, right?
75% done, more than likely,
Okay.
on launch.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're not going to wait too long after,
No.
fulfillment. Okay.
There you go,
Fulfill
man.
her in July, and hopefully everything will go as planned. Hopefully, if it's going to be late books, I will let you know. It'll be late in the little emails I sent out. So I'll try keeping communication with everyone.
Updates.
Yeah, I'll keep in communication with everyone who backed my campaign. So
I guarantee you, man, if more people did that, there would be a lot less bitching about late books.
exactly. Oh, that's a cool classic Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
is
It's
that
like a
what-
Betty Page Wonder Woman.
That's
That's not
Betty
Alex
Page.
Ross.
Yeah.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, she's cute. Wow.
Is that Alex Ross doing the painting, or who did
That
that?
looks
No,
like
no.
Marilyn Monroe Supergirl,
Okay.
right? The Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. Marilyn Monroe, Supergirl. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
that's cool.
I like that one. Wow.
Yeah. It fits the character. She's a blonde character, right?
Is there going to be a Dolly Parton Power Girl?
It's a good idea.
I think Katie would like that one. So she likes Dolly Parton stuff.
Dolly's awesome, man.
Yeah, Dolly's cool. I met
Oh,
her like in 90, was it 96? 95, 96. She had her autobiography, and she's tiny, man. She's like
Yeah, she's just a little bitty old thing.
cute as
Well,
I'll leave you with this thought.
she's a
There
little
are
bitty
two
except
ways
for
to
a couple of
conquer and
areas.
enslave a country. One is by the sword, and the other is by debt.
true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I get this dead out of the way. That's for
Campaign
sure.
updates, people do them.
Yeah.
Gator
Yeah.
Headshot says.
I need to
Do
do an
them
update
often.
this week for the
Be a
change.
pain in the ass. No one is going to complain that you're doing too many updates.
Right. Look at Graham Nolan. He does it every week.
Dude, the Barton brothers, when they had their campaign going and stuff, I got stuff from Corey or shit, I can never remember the other one's name. Clayton.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of them was sending updates, at least once a week or twice a month, so
Yeah.
Good advice. Never go out of campaign mode. Never
no.
stop promoting.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
not until your campaign closes, and even then, if you've got
Just
a
like
store
in
set up,
politics,
you got to
even
keep
though it's not an election
exposed.
year,
Yeah.
you still should be, campaigning and
Yeah.
that's right.
promoting
Look,
yourself.
Trump had all these rallies throughout the years, all 4 years
Mhm.
when Biden was in office.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I mean, he did
Yeah.
so much more. She tried to hide and obfuscate.
You
Never
got to
talked
be
about.
out there shaking
She didn't
babies
have a
and kissing
chance
hands.
anyway. But
Wait, so-
yeah.
something like
Shaking
that.
babies and kissing.
I'm
I mean,
making some
kissing
Oh,
hands
images
is
for your
great.
campaign.
No.
Apex.
yeah,
A
yeah.
blank cover image cover.
Oh, cool. Wow,
A
thanks.
blank cover image. Yeah. I think I can
That's for
do that too. Right
Thank
there
you.
you go.
Yeah, there it
Sounds
is.
about good, baby.
That's a blank cover. Yeah.
Shadowhawk,
Even-
what before we get
Yeah.
out of here, what are you having for dinner?
We're having a beef with stew.
Beef stew. You had tacos the other day. I guess those turned out good.
What's that?
Uh
Yeah, I
you
had
had
tacos.
tacos the other day. I guess that turned out good.
Yeah, tacos were fine.
Apex, what are you having?
Well, but it's just whatever.
I just had a hamburger. I had a late lunch. At,
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I know. I know
3:30,
Shadowhawk ate something right before the
so I
show.
won't have anything for a while.
Yeah, I was looking for something. I actually didn't find anything. Right?
You didn't find anything. Okay,
Right.
so you're a little peaked right now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little hungry. I had to go find me a
I'm
few.
not making pancakes. Breakfast is
Ooh, there you
good
go.
at any time in the day.
I'll run out back and pluck me a squirrel or something to tide
Pluck
me
me a
over.
squirrel.
Some squirrel
Somebody
meat
please,
inside. Yeah.
Clip that.
Clip that for me.
Yeah. South, y'all. Try serving beef stew and a Yorkshire pudding, Shadowhawk. It's yummy.
Ooh,
Says Gary.
I had to teach. Somebody had to teach Mama Hawk how to make a
Yorkshire
Yorkshire pudding
pudding.
first. I don't know how to make that, Carrie. I
She
shall
has
look into it.
a recipe.
Yeah, send him a recipe on Instagram, maybe.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks Apex for coming on. Appreciate it, buddy. We're gonna get out of here
Thank you for
before
having
we
me.
use all our StreamYard minutes.
There you go.
Keep collecting and
Hello. We love
Ciao
you.
for now.
ciao for now. That's what I was waiting on. Ciao for now.